So he jumped in his dinghy with Vicky and saw me and said, grab your camera, let's go. Hi, I'm Ron.
And I'm Marie.
10 years ago, we bought a broken down trawler for $4,000.
And nothing worked, not even the kitchen sink.
After a lot of hard work and help from our friends and family, we moved aboard Elixir full time. And now we are cruising this old boat while the work and fun continues.
So subscribe and give us a like and come along with us, cruising this old boat.
That's a little bitty boat.
Yeah, it is.
Is that supposed to be a replica of the actual one?
Yeah, 22 meters.
Imagine crossing the ocean in that.
Yeah, well, that'd be fun.
Terry saw on his AIS that the Nina, the replica, had pulled into the city dock here at Demopolis. So he jumped in his dinghy with Vicky and saw me and said, grab your camera, let's go find out if it really is. And sure enough, it's the replica of the Nina sitting right here. Man, this sucker's little. I cannot imagine crossing an ocean in this thing.
You didn't have a generator running then when you dropped it.
Yeah, that's cheating there. And poor Marie missed out because she's off doing laundry.
Oh no.
We have left Demopolis, Alabama, and we are now in the Tin Tom Waterway. It's heading north on our way to Oklahoma. So these are the White Cliffs of Epps. We were told about these by our new friends Terry and Vicky in Demopolis, and they said have our cameras out because they are really pretty. So this is kind of awesome. Now, this white chalky substance was deposited here about the same time of the White Cliffs of Dover in England that are really famous. So they have that in common, and really cool to look at. We traveled about 7 hours today, and we anchored in, I guess it's a spillway. We anchored just short of a lock. I don't even remember which lock at this point, but instead of going through the lock, we turned and came into the spillway. So the dam isn't right next to the lock, it's somewhere else, and the water spills over the dam and flows through this little river and then joins back up downstream of the lock. So we're anchored in that spillway. We can't see the lock that way, and we can't see the dam that way. It's a little ways. I didn't compute to see how far it is, but it's a little ways from here. So anyway, it's hot inside the boat, and we decided we'd take a little trip to cool off and go see what the dam looks like.
Trusting your instincts, realize that knowing looks different to each. When living authentic, do more exploring, deeper than knowing just what.
Well, we found the dam. It took quite a while. I was surprised how far it was. It was like half an hour?
Probably.
Yeah, about a half an hour to get here. And this is the Howell Heflin Lock and Dam, by the way. So this is a fun ride up. We saw a deer on the bank.
Bald eagle.
And a bald eagle. There's a whole bunch of vultures over here. They're the only ones that hung around. The bald eagle took flying off as soon as he saw us. And the deer, as soon as we slowed down so we could get a picture of him, he was gone. The vultures just sit here. They're waiting for us.
Yep, they're waiting for us.
Yeah, Marie reminded me to let y'all know, in case any of y'all are adventurous and want to bring your main boat up in here, do it at your own risk. There were several spots that we had 4 foot under, or not under us, 4 foot of depth. There was one spot that until we found where to be, we got down to 1.7 foot of water, and there was deeper water, but we had to figure out where it was, which side of the river.
We had to stay over to the right.
Yeah, well, the LDB. we had to get to the LDB at that point. But anyway, there's several places that had lots of logs sticking up out of the water that were snagged on the bottom. I mean, whole trees. We're not talking about little bitty things. So I wouldn't bring Elixir up in here. You do it on your boat at your own risk. But it was definitely a fun little dinghy ride.
Do you know what the whole level is already right now?
It's around normal pool level right now, is my understanding. Last time I checked it, the Demopolis tailwater was 33 foot, and I understand that's normal. I haven't checked the level upstream of Demopolis, which is where we're at, so I guess I should, but I haven't yet. And so I don't know what it is here, but I did hear some people talking in Demopolis, and they said it was normal level.
I was blowing him kisses and waving to him.
Boy, y'all are special. We are in the Howell Heflin Lock. We're going to go up 30 feet. And this is one of 2 locks we're going to go through today. We had to wait a while because just as we were getting ready to weigh anchor, I called the lock and asked, just to make sure there was no issues, and he said, yeah, we've got a tug coming down river, and the lock was already set for him, so he said you're going to have to wait till he gets here. That took about an hour, so we just sat there and I watched the tug on AIS. It's like watching slow TV. But we're in here now, so it's 11 o'clock in the morning, a late start. We got a 6-hour day, not counting the time spent in the 2 locks, so it's going to be a late afternoon, but we'll get there.
We almost made it back to our boat.
I think it ran out of fuel because of wherever that leak is. It just ran out of fuel.
We got a paddle.
No. Let's start up right now.
Oh, you fixed the leak? What do you think caused the leak?
It's got a leak somewhere. Or it did. Not in the filter.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's leaking now, right?
Well, not from the filter.
Oh, okay.
We're at the Tom Bevel Welcome Center in Pickersville, Alabama.
We're on day 132 of our trip to Tulsa, Oklahoma.
And we have traveled 1,382 nautical miles.
We're taking it slow and easy.
Very slow. Don't know about the easy part.
Okay, very slow.
Martha came from off the farm, ran right up, jumped in my arms. I said, "You're coming home with me today." Martha, you're the sweetest girl, an angel sent down to this world. I love you more than words could ever say. Every day's a new beginning, life is just a game you're winning. Every time you look, an open door. So run right out, chase the sunlight, nothing left to do but to ride. Martha, you're the one my heart beats for. Martha, my darling, your name I keep calling. Heartaches forgotten when you lie with me. Down in the holler, in mansion or squalor, Martha, where you are is where I'll be. Evening comes, lay your head down, give your weary legs to rest now. Moon is high, but darling, not for long. I will write a song about you.
So they call this a snag boat, and this actually was operating on the Tom Bigby waterway as well as some other waterways. This is the Montgomery, I believe is the name of the boat. And what it did was, depending on what they put on the end of this big crane, whether it was a bucket or a claw, they either would clear out trees, that's why I got the name snag boat, it'd clear out snags, or if they put a bucket on it, they could use it for dredging operations. So this was actually in operation until about 1985, and that's when they retired her. The Tom Bevel Welcome Center is a replica of the time period, I think 1830s to 1850 something. And it's based on 3 different mansions. They kind of incorporated elements of those 3 different mansions, but this was built specifically to be a welcome center here in Pickersville, Alabama, right on the Tom Bigby waterway. And it's free. You can come in, walk around. It's air conditioned. Since it's high 90s out today, is really welcome. That's a welcome center. But yeah, it's worth a stop. Come by and check it out. It's pretty interesting. Got the snag boat to look at, and enjoy the day. Thanks for watching.